Did it give it to me?
Welcome back.
Do I have to buy it from her? The Stone Wardens, our brothers in the craft. There we go. Where do I find that? Is it in the bag, I think? Yeah, there we go. In the book section. As sentiment toward Del Riata grows colder with each passing day, I would like to remind my colleagues not to listen to those who call the tribes mindless savages, capable only of destruction, not creation. I've been a guest of the Ulfir tribe myself. I even had the honor of speaking with the famed Stone Wardens, whose skill and craft is unparalleled and far exceeds Camelot's own. They live and breathe the forge with devotion that is truly inspiring. It's true they keep many secrets, the art of forging weird steel being the one I've coveted most, but they are not entirely unwilling to share them, so long as one shows proper respect to them, and more importantly to the craft. It would be a sad day indeed if we were to lose the knowledge of our Dalriada brethren forever, all because of the bigotry and political machinations of those who care neither for us nor for the forge. Was that it? Is there any more? Seeker Societies of Avalon, the Stone Warden. Oh my god, there's a whole freaking series. Or is it only those two? Okay, maybe it's only those two. We'll read this next one too. Maybe this will tell us where they are. As you all know very well, there are many hidden societies that rule Avalon from the shadows, but you probably wouldn't have guessed that one of them operates from within the savage tribes of the Dalriata. That's right. The Dalriata claim they're opposed by Camelot, but that's exactly the kind of misdirection used by secret orders to avoid suspicion. The so-called Stone Wardens are more than smiths. They are forgers of influence, quite literally, through ancient, jealously guarded methods of shaping weird steel. They've learned to manipulate the giants, yes, the ones we're told are sleeping, which is a convenient lie, of course. Ever wonder why the forlorn swords are allowed to exist? Why Camelot doesn't simply crush them despite their constant defiance? Is it mercy or controlled opposition? The answer is clear. Weird steel is the leash, and the Stone Wardens are holding it. Camelot may appear to rule the land, but it's the hammer, wielders of the forlorn swords, to keep them in check. So I wonder if I take this to the guy, and he's like, oh, it's weird steel, of course. Why didn't I think of that? And we have to go get him some weird steel.
Nice to see you.
So the quest says, Vrel told me nothing about Stone Wardens. I'll have to find one on my own. Where else could I find a warden, though? Dalriata. Again, I've killed all the Dalriata that I've met anyway. Now, it seems like they're from a different tribe than what we know, right? Because Vrel said that it was a separate tribe. So presumably the ones we killed weren't the same ones we need. Let's go talk to Maggot for now and see what he says. I don't know where else to start for this quest. Those books didn't really help. I had hoped that we'd read the book. Oh, God! Ow. I had hoped that we'd read the books and they would point me toward another location or something. But so far, I feel like all they told me was that these people use weird steel. Which, I mean, very nice lore-wise, but in terms of actually finding them or what to do, I don't see a point. I wonder, can I talk to What's-His-Face again and mention the weird steel? I don't know. But for now, let's go see what Maggot has to say. I feel like he's going to turn us down outright because we sided with Dunholm over him. But he still may help. It is his people asking for help, right? It's not as if Dunholm is asking. It's not as if I'm asking for myself either, so maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what he says. Lord Yvain is seeking trusted allies for the quest to find the Holy Grail.
Really? What for? The Menhir burns beautifully. Nothing bad can happen now.
He says it will stop Camelot from moving the men here.
Ah, yes. That makes sense. I can see it now. And he sent you to me. How unexpected. You know, recent events have really given me a lot to think about. My head feels, lighter somehow. Turns out the world isn't ending after all. And I don't need to stock up on mushroom brew to survive. Besides, I have this feeling that Lady Fate might still have a plan or two left in store for me. Joining the Holy Mission. That sounds like one of them. Tell Yvain I'm ready to join the expedition. And I'll gladly stand by his side.
Oh, well, that was easier than I thought. Hey, Liger, welcome in. How are you? How goes things? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's great to see you. Hope your week is starting out well. All right, well, that was easier, I thought. I thought he'd be upset that I helped Dunholm with the tablets instead of him. I don't know, it seems a bit off. Because he planned on using the tablets to reignite the Menhir. But we didn't give him the tablets. We gave Dunholm the tablets. Yet he still said there that the Menhir is burning brightly. Is that supposed to be that way? Is he confused? Like, or did they give him the wrong dialogue? I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Said hello, just popping in to see how you're liking this game now that you played more. I'm really enjoying it. It does. It feels like very similar to Skyrim, but with better writing. I'm digging it. It's a bit janky, but I mean, so is Skyrim. But I like it. I like it. Definitely a bit darker. God, can I talk to him about the weird steel, maybe? He's the last one I need.
The forge is ready.
Okay. Yeah, I can't ask him about the weird steel.
Mind the
And I'm sure he doesn't have anything to say? No. Who else could it possibly be? She's not Dalriada, is she?
You're here. Speak your piece or let me work.
I'm not sure where else I can go for this guy, to be honest. I do wonder if I hadn't gotten the people in the previous area killed, if they could tell me more. Oh, there's the other... Maybe I can go to the last area and ask the blacksmith there, maybe? So nice. Is it difficult? The default difficulty is actually the lowest difficulty, and it is not terribly difficult, no. However, the higher difficulties are much more difficult. I see why they made the default, because I started with my difficulty bumped up, and it was an interesting experience. Because I was like, oh wow, it's like, why would they start you on the lowest difficulty? And so I bumped it up to medium, and it's not like terrible in terms of difficulty, but it's definitely one where you'll run into a slightly higher level, like higher tier enemy and get absolutely laid out the first time you fight them. It's definitely a game where, like, if you go around exploring at will, you'll get crushed by higher level stuff. And that's less so an issue if you play on the default. Good to know. Yeah. I ended up deciding to put it back to the default setting, and I've enjoyed it a lot more afterward. I definitely like to be able to just kind of explore, handle whatever I come across. I'm not huge on, like, grinding out a few levels and min-maxing my armor or whatever to make the make the fights easier or whatever. So, but the options there if you like that sort of gameplay. I wanted to go back to the first area. I want to see if the first blacksmith has any information about these guys. If not, I guess right out here is the Del Riata camp. I could check to see if they have any information, or like any information's left behind. Otherwise, I may just go back to the main dude and see if I can finish out the quest without the third guy. I don't know what detriment that may have. I don't know. This may be. I don't know if we're going to go with him on the expedition, and it'll make the last act harder in some way. That's a possibility. So this was, yeah, Ulfir's ironclad kilt. Ulfir is the clan that we're trying to find. Although I feel like that's just an item. I don't know if it has any actual bearing on the story at all. I bet if we hadn't gotten them killed, we could have asked her about the Stone Wardens. Otherwise, I feel like this quest is probably just one where you have to, like, happen upon them or something. Because there's no information in that book that really told us where they might be. I don't think so. Oh, God. Oh! Rip. But yeah, based on what I played so far, I'd recommend it. I enjoy it. I hear it's on sale right now. I think it's a great game overall. I've enjoyed my time. Let's see. Yeah, let's pop over here, see what Mr. Sir has to say. And if not, then maybe I'll just go to Yvain and see if we can continue without.
Always good to have a little rest.
No, it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Okay. All is worth a try. What else can I upgrade? I could sell some stuff. What is this? Percival's tunic? Oh, dual wielding. Bah. Who needs dual wielding? I'm going to be doing Erendite soon. See, this is what I'm really saving my money for, is being able to upgrade Erendite as far as possible. I just spent my entire budget on Forza Horizon 6 pre-order. I was thinking of trying that. I haven't done a racing game on stream, and I have played some of the older Forza Horizons. I'm not huge into cars. I'm not huge into cars, and I like racing games. I mean, but I'm just like, I feel like I'd get a lot of people in who are like asking about cars and your favorite car, and I'm like, I don't know. It has an engine, it drives, I like it. I don't know the difference between any of these. Erendite's the best weapon in Witcher 3. I bet it's probably named after this weapon. Probably. It's Sir Lancelot's sword. Alright, well, I'm probably just gonna go to Lord Yvain and see if I can continue. It's gonna be dark. Let me put out a bonfire. Oh, I can talk to Arthur? What does he want to talk about? Do you think Niante truly wants to help people now, or is it just guilt?
Does it matter? As long as the result is the betterment of the people, what difference does it make? Guilt is a powerful motivator, and a useful one at that. My sisters taught me that, time and time again.
Very exciting, Arthur. Very exciting indeed. Let's rest. Here we go. Excellent. Says also Carrie's car in Cyberpunk. Is it? I don't know. I don't know what the origin of the word Erendite is, to be honest. I don't know what it means. probably means something specific. Said, I've streamed Forza Horizon a couple times. You get people coming and ask to play with you and stuff, but I just say no. Never had anyone try to talk shop with me, though. Yeah, I may check it out. I've been trying to play like different things I don't normally play, so Forza would fit the bill. When does it release again? Does it release this month? I know it releases soon. I may try it. May 19th. I was gonna play Pragmata soon. I was thinking of either starting it this week or next week as part of like cutting my... to cut Terraria to half the week and then have Pragmata be the second half. 15th if you pre-order. But I may start that next week. Have it be the latter half. I might. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But it is a fun series. It is a really fun series. It's probably the best racing franchise out right now. What even other racing franchises are there in the same vein? Like, you either have Forza Horizon or you get like, I don't know, like, I don't even know what else is there new that's coming out. There used to be a lot of like kind of simulator level series, right? You had like the normal Forza games or Gran Turismo. But I don't think they're releasing those anymore.
I wasn't expecting.
I feel like Forza Horizon is like the only series, at least big series. I'm sure there are smaller franchises. Yeah, I tried the Crew 2 and the Crew Motorsport and bounced off. I guess there's like, what, Need for Speed or something, right? From EA or something. A lot of racing games have come out lately and bombed. I think Forza Horizon is good. It has a lot of cars. It has a nice open world. It's like, the racing feels good. It's not like too simulator-y. Yet the cars feel weighty. The only racing game I feel like I've liked better was I really loved Burnout. Burnout Paradise, man. Back in the day was great. Just the destruction and the over the top racing around and just knocking people off the map to kill them. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Just the pure like destruction was fantastic. About the companions for your journey.
The people I told you about. Have any of them agreed to join me on the quest for the Holy Grail?
I originally bought Forza Horizon 4 just because I wanted to drive around the UK map. Then I fell in love with racing. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. The first time I owned Forza Horizon 4, and I played a bit of Forza Horizon 5 on Xbox Game Pass. They're both great. I personally really like Forza Horizon 5. I think that they did the desert justice. It looks really great. Looks really great. Super beautiful game. Two of them have agreed to join the expedition.
Well done. Naturally, I would have preferred to bring them all, but two will make fine company. Perhaps along the way, we'll meet others willing to lend us their skills. After all, I can hardly believe you're the only one bold enough to roam the world in search for adventure. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Connacht and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself.
What kind of blessing? Why is the screen going
Be
dark?
the shield that watches over Connacht, as House Terion has done for generations.
Why'd the screen have to be black for you to say that? What are you doing to me? Oh! Wait, did we get to touch the shield? I think it turned black and we got to touch his shield. All right, looking forward to Forza Horizon 6 too, Mr. Venom said. Like I said, I played the crap out of 5, just like the UK map better. They're both great. Yeah, the environments are beautiful in all of them. I guess I come from the desert, so I like the desert environment. I'm biased. Haven't... Oh, you haven't played Forza Horizon 4. I've never played the Lego DLC. I'd like to at some point.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Bind the soul to the stone. Here we go.
I am the wall between order and ruin.
Okay. Neat. I actually didn't expect that. So the screen went black and the guy let us touch his shield and get the soul from it. Fantastic. God, I love this freaking theme music in the background, man. So good. Oh, good, the blood bubble.
Look, it's a VIP.
We get to touch the blood bubble.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen.
Hey,
Not
Jason.
ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility?
I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon. And may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
That was cool. For Frodo, yes, that was actually Frodo. You recognize him? How did you know? This is after he destroys the ring and becomes the king of Gondor. Spoilers if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but yep. Totally real. I have a cat eyes I can see in the dark. That was a cool scene. You asked if it was spoilery, I guess. I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like it wouldn't ruin any of the actual quests or gameplay that you experience. I don't feel. I mean, only is that big of a deal. But Jason, welcome in, man. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for being a VIP and spending so much time here. It is great to see you, man. How is your day starting out? I can't do anything else here. I wonder, is this gonna unlock new abilities with the King's Soul, though?
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself.
Okay.
But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people.
I don't see what was so bad about Lord Yvain. He was trying to reignite the men here so his people didn't have to leave their home. What was so terrible about him? Like, was he like a amazing, decisive leader that was leading the charge to save his home? Perhaps not. But it wasn't as if he like was a horrible person or something. I guess then again, you don't have to be good people don't necessarily make good leaders. Jaden says, starting very well. How are we doing? We're doing well. I'm having a great time. Authentic says, God. I mean, essentially, it's King Arthur himself. Don't you recognize him? Have you not seen King Arthur and the Holy Grail by Monty Python? It's pretty much directly ripped from there. You see, we play as the guy with the coconuts that follow him around the entire time and clap the coconuts together. It's our character. This is King Arthur, though. Yeah.
I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand.
What is it that Denholm and Yvain don't understand?
All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots.
Good point. I guess they were kind of being bad leaders in that they're both indecisive or don't act enough. Although I don't feel like Yvain was the lord of the area. I guess Denholm is the leader of the army there, but I feel like that only goes so far. He wasn't like a higher up. He's not like a lord himself. He's an army commander. Like, armies work based on the orders of superiors. What else is he supposed to do? By the way, Liger, thank you so much for popping in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Yeah, Yvain did choose to seek the Grail. That has to count for something.
It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it. You did all the work, turned the situation into something Yvain could exploit. Without that, Kuanacht would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits and rots.
Yeah, you told him that Merlin may disagree. What did you mean? That's right. I feel like that's the first time we've seen Arthur doubt Merlin, I think, in the game, because it seems like up to this point he's kind of seen Merlin's doings as kind of like a necessary evil, his like experiments, This is the first time he seemed to show disapproval to him.
Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this.
Hey, Midas, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you. How was Graveyard Keeper? I hope you had a fantastic time. Stop falling asleep. Oh no. Well, thank you so much for coming, man. I hope you enjoyed it despite that, and I hope you can get some rest. Yeah, feel free. If you need to do self-care, take a nap, what have you, feel free to take off. I appreciate you stopping by. Said also, sorry for earlier. I'm just now figuring it out a little bit, but caught myself almost snoring. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Appreciate you, man. Hope you had a great time playing the game. Yeah, and welcome in. So I'm definitely sick. Gonna keep lurking, likely napping and the like. Yeah, man. Thank you for the lurk. Taking time to come here. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself for sure. It was enlightening. What was enlightening about it? About playing Graveyard Keeper. It was great. Yeah, what would you have done? What would he have done in either of Dunholm's or Yvain's place?
Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield. To judge for himself what serves the people. Even if it meant standing against me.
Jeez. Alright, we do have about 2.5 minutes until the next ad break, by the way. I'll be pausing so you guys don't miss anything. They'll be coming our way here in a bit.
We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps those who live without struggle grow soft, and in comfort, they let go of their values. Symbols, without the will to uphold them, are little more than ornament.
Jesus, except for the symbol of a shield, what did Palamedes receive?
I named his bloodline the Shield of Kurnacht, and granted them dominion over this menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power.
So he tried to have even a stop on himself, essentially, like a check on his own power. He was trying to be a balanced ruler, in a way, at least. God, I really like how they did Arthur. They made him a complicated character. He makes like tyrannical decisions at times, but at least of course we're hearing this all from him. So, grain of salt, the narrator, to keep in mind who your narrator is. But assuming he's being truthful, they did a great job of making him seem like, he has very nuanced motivations, it seems like. I dig it. Mice, you said you sold 90 sticks and got nothing in Graveyard Keeper. So you tagged the developers like, so this happened. 90 sticks, sir. 90 sticks is at least, what, like $1 billion. How dare they take away your stick economy? You tell them. You harass those devs. Not really, don't harass devs. How much are sticks supposed to be worth?
Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts in my name. Feasts won't save them. but action might. We've wasted enough time. Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
Well, aren't you just full of sunshine? Be right back. Sounds good, Jason. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you. Well, that was cool. I really enjoy the payoff of getting to the end of a chapter in this. Like the story revelations and getting like to talk to Arthur about the past. I dig it. And the voice work for Arthur is excellent as well.
The better.
The voice work in the game is generally very good. Especially for a AA game. But Arthur's voice actor is fantastic. So where do we go? Where's the Forlorn Swords? This must be Act 3. I think there are only 3 acts. I think. I'm not completely sure. Maybe there are 4?
Are you sure you want to do this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have no other choice. I will either return with the Grail or die in the attempt. Nothing can change my mind.
Fine. Do as you will. I'll gladly hear people's reactions to their own lord abandoning them, especially now, when all hope is fading along with the Menhir. Don't say I didn't warn you. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Yvain.
Sorry, I can't pause mid-dialogue.
Before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said you're old friends. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today?
All right, there we go. The ad break is going on. Sorry, I couldn't pause for the ad break right away because you can't interrupt dialogue. But we'll be back just a couple minutes. Good luck on the ad break fight. For those of you that participate, be sure to leave a chat if you'd like to do so for the chance to win a bonus raffle ticket. And thank you for doing so. We'll be back in just a bit. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, wait, who won the ad break? Z, your character, you won. You won. I don't even know if you're still here, but you won. Congratulations. I mean, yet another bonus raffle ticket. That sword is deadly. Absolutely. In my vision, I met Palamedes. You do him proud. Does he really? Do I want to lie to the guy? Arthur just kept saying how the guy is a disgrace. Yeah, I don't know if I'll say that. When are you setting out on your quest for the Grail?
As soon as the necessary preparations are complete. With any luck, it won't take much longer. Ansem will assume my duties in my absence. He is my most trusted man, and he is respected by the people. For now, he's assisting me in gathering supplies. I do not know when or if I will return. Kurnocht and its people must be ready for either eventuality.
What will happen to Kurnocht?
I cannot say for certain, but I have faith that Ansem will manage. Truth be told, he's been the one keeping things in order for quite some time now. Since Maeve's passing, I've been all too aware of how much I've neglected my responsibilities. Camelot will keep the peace in my stead, and I can only hope that the people of Kurnocht will come to trust Denholm and his men. We may not agree on every matter, but I cannot deny Denholm's honor. When I return, it will have to be enough. And so, I thank you once more. House Terion is... no, wait. I am personally deeply indebted to you. Because of your efforts, my family has the chance to reclaim the glory it once knew. Farewell.
That was cool. I dig that. Now, I'm wondering here, we're about to go into the third act. And this is the act that I heard was super glitchy and why I stopped my first playthrough of this. really early so they could patch it. I've heard they patched the third act a lot. So I guess we get to see how glitchy it is, which I'm kind of looking forward to. Oh, this guy is back. Are we going to fight him again? Oh, no. What's your name again? Kunaban? Caradoc. Kunaban is close to Caradoc. I think I got it as right on the nose.
Well,
Kunaban.
Look at you. Moving along nicely, aren't we?
Kunaban.
You're piecing him back together faster than I expected. We're getting closer to the end. And since you've proven yourself so capable, maybe it's time. You should have enough power now to enter his mansion. Here, go to this place and see if the door opens for you.
The outfit is throwing me off. He can afford a dope chess piece and oh yeah, he chose shoes with the toes out. It's tough. Well, maybe he doesn't like his feet getting all sweaty. Having your toes exposed has excellent breathability, sir. You don't want to get trench foot while you're going throughout the wilderness. Arthur's mansion?
No. If you want to know the truth about the man pulling the strings, it's time you took a look behind the curtain. It's the house of someone I once called my employer, Orin. The same one whose plans got you out of the island asylum.
Okay, what's in there?
I don't know. We stopped seeing eye to eye on certain things, and our relationship soured.
That's all you wanted?
No, not really. There's one last piece of Arthur's soul waiting for you. The third artifact. His crown, this time. You'll find it deep in the Forlorn Swords, in the capital city of Dalriata. Meet with Gerfan. He'll either attack you on sight, or explain everything patiently, depending on how he feels about... Oh, you'll see for yourself.
And no surprises this time?
How would I know? I'd say going into Dalriata territory is a surprise all on its own. But don't worry, they've got bigger problems at the moment than you sneaking off with their sacred helmet.
And after that?
Once you're done, meet me at the Charred Conclave. That's where we'll finish this, one way or another.
Yeah, it sounds like the very last task, the Charred Conclave. All right, let's level up. So let's go and dump the point into dexterity. Can we get dexterity maxed before the end of the game? I guess we'll see. King's Soul. Oh, it's been a while since we got one of these. Oh yeah, there is a whole new section. Look, the shield. You create another blast of energy when King's Soul ends. Enemies take the amount of damage you've dealt to them when using King's Soul once again after it ends. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that one. Oh my god, that sounds super powerful. I like it. All right, now, we've fully leveled up the survival tree. What does combat do for the Red Death? Losing 1% of max health grants a stack of Lament. Lament increases damage dealt by 0.4% max 100 stacks. Yeah, let's try that. Let's do that. Awesome. This whole Red Death tree seems so OP. It's crazy that it's just completely missable. What do you think about Yvain's decision in the Grail quest? He already said. He already said. Like, why are we retreading this?
It is a bold decision.
Oh.
And I am glad he finally made it. It was wise of him to invoke the old laws. Camelot will not dare to break them, and the men here will remain in Kuanacht, at least until the lives of its people are in immediate danger. It's an ancient law I established myself. It is good that he is not going alone. I honor the courage of those who follow him, although none of us can say if they will return. Even if Yvain does not return, his actions will be remembered. Of that, I am certain.
I wish we could ask more about the Grail. Like I said, I'm interested in what the Grail is in this world.